Tonight's True Scary Story is a scary story about addiction and paranormal, and it just goes to show you how addiction can perpetuate spiritual warfare. I do have to give a trigger warning for substance use, SA, and violence, so if you cannot handle that, please do not watch this video. Tonight's submitter did say I could use her real name, and her real name is Henrietta. When Henrietta was 20 years old, she married somebody. Unfortunately, this person became abusive, so abusive that he threw her out of a car. She had broken ribs, a broken toe, serious road rash, and a concussion. And unfortunately, due to this, the doctors gave her pain medication, and she slowly became addicted to pain medication, and then that led to her being an IV user. Now, her brother believed in God, but she didn't believe in God. Now, she didn't know at the time, but she knows now that she was right in the middle of the devil's playground, being in the addictive state that she was in. Unfortunately, she ended up in a brothel. She weighed 98 pounds and she looked like a zombie. Girls in the brothel started disappearing. Their pimp was beating them, and she heard a voice clearly tell her one day, if you do not get out of this situation, you are going to be next. Now, there's a lot that happened in that time frame, but she's going to talk about the demonic experiences that she had. During this time, she called her brother and she said, I need to get out of Florida right now. I need help. Please come get me, or else my pimp is going to unalive me. So her brother meets her down the road from where she was staying. She grabbed a little bit of stuff that she had. She walked down the road. She pretended like she was going on a date, and she got the hell out of there. She went to a Christian rehab in Maine, and everything was great there. She spent 9 months there, and she even met a boy. They actually ended up moving into a beautiful cabin, but this is unfortunately where she started smoking and taking painkillers again. And then she ended up on the streets, homeless, of Camden, New Jersey. And let me just tell you, if you do not know where Camden, New Jersey is, that is probably one of the worst places on the East Coast that you could possibly end up, especially being an addict. She did, however, say though that she felt like there was a bubble around her because nothing bad ever happened to her, like nothing really bad, at least there. One night, her boyfriend ends up leaving her in the middle of this crazy hood. She lasts 1 week there before she calls her brother and says, I need to come back to Florida, I need help. So she gets home to detox, she does a month in rehab, and then she goes to live with her brother, and this is where it all starts. She admits that she was having thoughts of using again, and she was trying so hard to fight them. Spiritual warfare for sure. One night, she's sleeping on her brother's couch when she wakes up and she can't move. She realizes she's having sleep paralysis, but this is different. She's like wide awake. She can't move anything though. She can open her eyes though.